Well, I think the gathering today is a very good gathering in terms of the numbers of people who attended this occasion, and also in terms of the issues as being discussed. And I believe there was a very good reaction in terms of, people are ready to listen and also ready to interact positively. What is significant, basically, the current political momentum in the country needs a collective action to be taken, not only by one or two movements or political parties, rather than there is a need for a collective work to be done by all the political parties and civil society organizations as well as the political movements. So the momentum and the current political environment dictates, on us that it is high time to organize ourselves, and it is high time to come all of us together on one board to agree on common platform, on agendas, and on a program, and to push for the political transformation through peaceful means if there is a possibility. But also we need to look to the other options that may bring down the regime and bring change to our country. Well, I think the latest development on the ICC and the situation of Sudan, most of the people and commentators and writers mainly focused on that the general prosecutor harbinated or frozen the investigations in Darfur, and she wants to move the logistics and the support to other Aryan cases. But from what I see, this is not the significant part of her movement. Rather than the significant part of this process, that the prosecutor is going to lodge a case before the pre-trial chamber to ask the court that it should issue a decision on the lack of cooperation of the Sudan government with the International Court of Justice, Criminal Court. So this development is not only bring the case to the public and the public domain and the media, but this is a new move to bring the case to the state assembly members of the Rome statutes. And this group are very influential group in terms of putting more pressure and find the means and ways to support the courts, to assist the courts in order to find a way to arrest the people who have been indicted by the courts. This is one side. But also from the other side, this move will put more pressure on the international community and also on the Security Council to react, because the Security Council referred the situation to the ICC on the assumption that the situation in Sudan will undermine the international peace and security. And it is the responsibility of the Security Council to bring about peace and stability of the region. And on that basis, the court now functioning as a security court rather than normal criminal courts. So this is also another significant impact came out from this recent move by the prosecutor. So from what I see, in the coming few months, we'll see a lot of developments on the side of the courts, and this will bring the case back to the table, bring the whole attention of the international community, because the crime that has been committed in Darfur is not only targeted the victims in Darfur, but it is an attack on the conscience of the international community as a whole. And that's why these crimes are international crimes. When international crimes committed, so the perpetrators are not only targeting the innocent civilians and the people who have been affected by their actions, but because this is an attack on the values, an attack on the conscience of the international community. And that's why they called international crimes. And these crimes, when committed in Darfur, it will raise the attention and the concern of the international community. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the international community to come and bring the perpetrators and find the means and ways to put mechanisms on place in order to help the ICC to bring the perpetrators and to arrest the indictees. Well, what is also significant from these new developments at the political side, and what happened in Addis Ababa was a major step forwards to bring all the political parties under one umbrella, and also at the same time to agree on the mechanisms and agree on the agendas and programs on how to change the current situation in the country. This is, I think, it has a very good impact at the grassroots level, but also it will play a very important part in bringing all the opposition together, harmonize the positions, come out with one vision, come out with one plan, with one agreed agenda in order to change the regime. And this will help not only the political parties and the armed movements, but also will bring together all the Sudanese communities and political components and the supporters of these political parties to come together, organize positions, work together in order to change the reality on the ground. And this is, I believe, it is a significant step in terms of taking the country from the current situation to a new reality.